running through it, and if they run at me, let my youngins do it. I just married, I'm honeymooning. I got hot on my own, and ain't nothing coolin'. I don't punch in no clock, I sun and moonin'. I'm shot, bullet, proven, let it go. Wake up, shot calling. Pay what I bought it. New crib, psychotic. I'm so iconic. Fly down to see the islands. She ain't even bring a wallet.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams sitting at 1-2 coming into this one. Somebody's going to get back to 500 here in week 4 as away we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
Back to the well again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now looking to throw. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it inside the 25. To the house, touchdown LA. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running with Walker again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
To the air, 3rd and long. Uh-oh, he's in trouble, and the Rams bring him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He's got it at the 24. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Another carry for him. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. This is caught inside the 15. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here. Another chance for him. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Just 2 yards there on 2nd and goal, and still a ways to go now on 3rd. Looking to the air here. Forced out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Rams drive out to an early 14-0 lead. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Take go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now for the first time, they turn to the rookie from Texas. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return with more NFL action right after this. Michael Dixon on to punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Got 49 on his first punt. This one looks even longer. Takes this in at the 25. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Rams will take possession. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And this one doesn't go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a pickup of 11. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's all the way down to the 36. 16 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Putting a receiver in motion. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Going ground on first and goal. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Going ground game again here. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Portland. It's the Rams with 3rd and 5. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Slide's kick is up and good. And that will add to their score.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Offense in the hurry up here. 2nd and 8. He's on the move. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Rams get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Worked through his progression, nobody available, and by the time he checked it down to the back, oh, you could almost see it coming. A defender there to intercept it.
Because those defenders have clocks, too. I mean, we get so enamored talking about a quarterback's clock, but defenders do as well, and they know when that quarterback's holding the ball, likely a check down is coming. That is just smart defensive play.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 18 left.
Trying again following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Throwing this back in the end zone. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Here we go, shot. Go.
From the 28. Escapes the pocket. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Ready.
Here's Walker. Chased out to his right. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's got this at the 27. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they'll only have time for 1 play before halftime. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down, and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Smith-Njigba going to motion over left. Walker on first down. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Stop made by Braden Fisk. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
19 Lions.
Now Walker. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Walker now from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
This is Walker on 2nd. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Warrior 70. 70.
Walker to throw. Completed to Collins. And they take him down right along the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready.
Trying the right side. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Pickup of 5 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
On the jump.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Walker looking to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Here we go. Here we go. Check go.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's brought down for a loss.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you could just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Go.
Back to throw, Walker. Metcalf's got it, complete. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Walker has them the touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. And hit it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun here. Completed to his running back. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Lone back gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 44 here on second down. Oh, he got some air under this one, deep. He lays out for it and makes the catch. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. They've got a man in motion. Here's a give on first and goal. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 1 on first and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5. Running for it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams push their lead further to start the half. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. And after that last-second score in the 3rd, we'll resume play with a kickoff. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. From his own end zone, here we go. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Come on.
Walker. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Walker running right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
We send a man in motion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Go.
2nd and 13. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. They give up the gut to Walker. He breaks the tackle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted...
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Mevis with a point after. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Another carry for him. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. 3rd and just 2 to go. Running back sent in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on 4th down and pick up the first. They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Rams take a 3-possession lead.
Seahawks 14.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
Down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Go.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
The Rams got 6 DBs out there for this 3rd down call.
Here we go.
Throwing here, Walker. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Walker setting up to throw. He's loaded another one up. They connect on the deep shot. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's a handoff up the gut. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Back-to-back carries here. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Portland. Rams nearing their 2nd win of the campaign. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Throwing from the gun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 2 yards to the pickup. They're going to be left with 4th and 4. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. He cashed his first attempt, his second now from 45. Sly's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Power squib kick is taken in. And this won't affect the outcome, but a positive note to end it as he scores as time expires. The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Rams are winners, as with that, we sign off from Portland.